your new album, Fortune Favors the Bull.
Yes.
Right?
Fire.
Like
Fire.
the thing
Y'all
about
fucking with it?
Of course.
The thing about
on the way in.
that album is
you gonna
like
have me looking like I'm in mad pain in this interview. Braiding my brain.
Make it
the
history.
braids is tight though. They tight though. The thing about, first of all, the name, like that's something that we always talk about because like you can't get anywhere in life without being bold, right? Like you can't hold your tongue, you can't be afraid, you can't be scared. But also like the records on there, like this is a new Dave East, like a different version, you know, like you got G-Eazy on there, West Coast dude, like you got Ty Dolla $ign who's been on some of your stuff before, Coi Leray who's I mean she's just fire, like her vibe, her swag, everything, like you that Dave East is a different Dave East. Can you talk about like you kind of expanding and being a little different on this album?
It's the same me. I just feel like I kind of was putting myself mentally in a box for a while, just saying I don't make certain type of shit and I only make this type of shit.
Yeah.
And I think this go around, I kind of let all them guards down and wanted to have a little more fun. So I think that's what the Tiger record, the G-Eazy record, all them type of songs is like, shit, I could have been making that type of music, but I just had a little more fun this time, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think that
I wasn't in such a dark spit. A lot of my projects, somebody had just died, or I just left a funeral, or like a lot of shit was like, in the making of this, I had a few homies, you know what I mean? Shit, they passed unfortunately, but by the time I was about to release it and all of that, and I had the records together, it just felt more. It wasn't dark, you know what I mean? So
like your mindset.
I think that was the difference. I wasn't really in a dark space.
Clear space. Do you think that's the difference between, you know, your last project? I heard you talk about, I ain't want no features because I wanted to determine, who fucked with my music.
Book of David.
Yeah, Book of David. And you said, I didn't want no features.
Right.
So you think that's the biggest difference from, this album? You said you're in a clear mind state. Last album, you said, I want the true fans to just hear me rap.
Right.
The production, like not tuning in to listen to my feature, but tuning in to listen to me. You think that's the biggest difference?
It's one of them. And that was like, Buddha and Grins and my cuz, that's like my day one in-house production team.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first time we ever did a project that they produced the whole tape, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I felt like it was dope to do it at that point because I already had my name, I done did the acting shit, I done did some shit, so to be able to spin back maybe 6-7 years later and lock in with my day one producers, that's really why I didn't want no features on there.
That's fine.
I just wanted just me and them.
You rarely even see rappers nowadays do that. I feel like nowadays everyone wants features from the biggest, because it sells.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I did that out the gate, like coming out, first album, like Jeezy, I had everybody, it's Chris Brown, all that, like, and it's dope. It definitely expands your fan base, but I've been in this shit a little while now, and I feel like a lot of times people be wanting to hear me.
Facts.
Yeah, no,
So,
facts.
you know what I mean? Once I really figured that out, now if the record, if it makes sense, I'm not against it, but like I feel like I've worked with a lot of different artists already that have helped just my fan base, like, you know what I mean? So a lot of times I just want to just do me.
Yeah.
For you personally, when in your career do you determine to step away from being the biggest, like getting a big feature, right? Because I feel like you said, new artists coming into the game, they want those big features, but you stepped away and now you're doing albums without any features. When do you realize you're at a point in your career where it's just like, me?
When you start selling shit out and ain't nobody, and it's just you.
It's just you.
Ain't nobody else on the bill. Ain't no help. Like, you know what I mean? It's like once I started selling shit out in New York, Urban Plaza and all them type, like different venues, PlayStation Theater and all of that let me know, like, damn, I'm doing this shit by myself. Like,
I'm doing this shit for real.
Of course my team, but as far as the music go, like, I'm generating them ticket sales. Like, you know what I mean? So once I seen that, it was like, all right, I got my own fan base that ain't based on who I work with.
Right.
Of course, that plays into my catalog, but it's not just based on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to pop out with Chris Brown to sell out, or I don't have to pop out with certain people for, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So once I started seeing that, it was like, all right, I could do this shit. I can mix it up. I could do me. I got the relationships with these artists.
Facts.
Where I could always work with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's beautiful.
That's a lit feeling.